All right, we'll talk about the semicircle. Now, the only thing I've ever seen is a circular bench is those beautiful ones in old homes that are stone, and they're shaped as a horseshoe. Most of them are straight. So think about that. The horseshoe seat or the long bench, and that you have to sit on it and you have to slide your butt on it. Okay, if you have to sit down and slide your tushy on it, you have to actually bend and sit. So that's the first thing. But if I go straight bench type of picnic table, I'm going like this. But if I find those beautiful old stone semicircular benches, now I'm going to sit back and I'm going to turn and go like this and turn. So everything I told you is just what I want you to do. And now we're going to include other things. And one of them is, how do you turn? Okay, so you need to keep your tailbone. So one of the things we used to envision, if you remember that old dinosaur, I forgot his name now, but he was on all the cartoons, and he had this big long tail. That tailbone is still what we use. So when you turn, the tailbone ends up out here. So that's a nice weight to make you sit back. So in order to sit back and not fall, we have to have the balance of our arms. So we sit and we use our tailbone, and now our arms, that's why our arms are in front of us, they're the same distance forward as the tailbone, so that keeps your balance. You have to have balance in front and back and sideways. Okay, so here's your butt, along and turn. If you don't bend this knee, when you turn, you're going to end up with this stuff. So I'll do it again now. You say, well, I'm turning. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, we don't want weight here. So then we need to talk. Qua. Quads are connections in here that loosen up, that make you be able to move around. The one thing I think of the most, being a girl, I always had a doll. And the dolls had the arms and the legs coming out from the body, and they had elastic bands that allow you to move the legs and arms around. So I think about that, those arms and legs. Now, if this is one stiff, if you made a doll with, let's say, wood, and you didn't have any joints that open, you'd end up this way. So this would be stiff. But we don't. So you sit, and now you turn, and you sit. So Master Ting told me for a long time, you're not going to get anywhere until you sit back more. He's upset me to no end because I told him I was quitting. I can't do this. It's too hard. And I'm glad I persevered, because when you can feel, almost getting to understand what he really means at the Master starts to feel, there's nothing like it in the whole world. Nothing. And as you get older and you can still tap into it, it's just amazing. So this is what we're going to start with. So we have a qua here. And now, again, pull, absorb. Don't forget all those parts. Pull, absorb, turn. But turn as if your butt is sitting and the tailbone is going this way. And you're still sitting. You don't pop up and down, which I remember. When I did the 108 long form Yang style for 25 years. And I can tell you, it was a lot of undoing, where my brain was one of those people that had to say, how am I going to do this? So that's why I mentioned that in the beginning. It takes longer sometimes because your brain is like, whoa, wow. We'll talk about other things shortly.